Hi, welcome back to Madison's Intuitive Tarot. I did a poll on Instagram and you guys voted on doing a reading for friendships. So here we are. Take a look at the colors, see what resonates with you. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And let's just get started with pile number 1. Let's get started. We're going to start with the original tarot deck. We have, holding that the wrong way, the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice card, the King of Pentacles, the World, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's see. Oh, I knew we were missing some cards. My bad. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Tower first. There we go. Okay, so I see... Okay. I'm seeing that you're a very successful person and you can kind of have an ego about it sometimes. This is something to be proud of, but at the same time, your friends tend to see you gloating a lot about it. This might cause some friendships to fall apart with this Tower card. Then we have the Six of Swords, and I see someone reluctantly walking away from a friendship, or maybe even multiple friendships. This is to protect theirs or your energy. I feel the other party is very stuck about this. This is a very upsetting experience because this friend was very close to them. So yeah, I'm getting that it's one friend that specifically needed to walk away to protect their energy, and this caused you to be very confused about it. Yeah, and it's also blocking out new energies. I see someone who's very emotional, compassionate, and loving who's trying to enter your life. It's been difficult because they see as well that you are very proud of yourself, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's hard to connect with people emotionally when you are very into yourself and what you're going through. Opening yourself up will allow this person to come in and you're going to experience a whole nother kind of friendship. They're going to be very giving and nurturing. This person might be a woman, a feminine energy, or someone who's pregnant. But they're going to make a very good friend to you. I also see that they're going to help you with a project that you're stuck on or something that you're contemplating, possibly your next move financial wise. They're going to kind of get you out of this funk and feeling stuck over the person you had to let go of in the past, and they're really going to help you understand why this person may have walked away, and they're going to help you understand what your next move is financially. But ultimately, you're going to get your answers. They might open up a different side to you that is more emotional. I see you as more of a passionate and logical and self-motivated person. Since you are so independent, you might tend to lose a lot of people in your life. And this person's going to show you how to get everything you deserve and you want without pushing people away. Then we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to come across someone else who is in a higher position than you or more financially abundant than you. They're going to inspire you and they're going to actually have you on their side. They're going to teach you a lot of things. You're going to learn a lot of lessons from this person. You actually might be involved in the justice system. You might want to be a lawyer or an officer. If that doesn't resonate, take what resonates. But for some of you, specifically, I'm getting that message. and you're going to definitely be someone's right-hand man or woman, and they're going to teach you their ways in the career path that you choose. I see a lot of abundance for you. The self-motivated and independent thinking is going to get you a lot of places. And I also see you having a very strong friendship and bond with this person who's bringing you up. Then we have the Six of Pentacles over here. This person might actually teach you how to give back and encourage you to give back. They're going to teach you specifically balance with your connections with people and also with your earnings. It's going to be a wake-up call for you because you're going to realize how far you're willing to take your ego to accomplish things, because I see the Ten of Wands as someone who is accomplished and very hardworking, but they forget to look up and evaluate everything that they've done as it is, be proud of themselves for how things are. This can tend to make the person very isolated or appear to have a bigger ego. So yeah, I definitely see two people coming into your life they're going to soften you a little bit in that area and help you understand your own ego. But they're also going to help lift you up and become a more emotional person who's able to connect and give back to people, and also help you move up the ladder in your career. I'm not sure I see this person coming back into your life that you're losing currently. It's going to be hard for you to handle and kind of hear. And you might even not get an explanation, but through this person that you're going to meet, I really feel it's a feminine energy. Someone who's very emotional is going to help you see a little bit better why they left your life. And it really, truly is to protect their own energy. I wouldn't take this too personally. You know, you live and you learn. Then we have the chakra deck. We have personal boundaries, sexuality, emotional balance, put that over here, sacral chakra, and compassion. Okay, so I think this even belongs up here. I'm getting the sense that the person that's coming into your life is going to be a love interest. But let's not skip over the personal boundaries card. I feel as if this person is learning more boundaries, and so are you. I feel like you had a codependent friendship with this person where they heavily relied on you and put their energy into you, and vice versa. So that's why it hurts so much when they have to walk away, but at the same time they're trying to discover their own boundaries and protect their own energy. So I wouldn't take it personally. I think it's meant to be that you guys go your separate ways, even if it is just for now. Yeah, they definitely made a choice and they're assertive about it. They feel empowered, and you just have to allow them to feel that way, because sometimes as people we definitely need to gain back our power, whether that means walking away from a person or not. I don't really feel like it was just you that made them feel powerless. I think it was partially them being so codependent on another person. But yeah, definitely watch out for your ego, because you are very self-motivated and successful, but just be careful connection-wise. Then we have sexuality and emotional balance. I feel like the person coming into your life could possibly be a love interest. I don't see this being having a negative effect on you. I definitely just see this person coming in and lifting you up. They're a nurturer, they are a lover, they're emotional, and this is definitely going to be what you need. So allow them to come into your life, be open to sharing your life with them, and they're going to provide you emotional balance and some stability as well. Sacral chakra, yeah, and you're also going to be exploring your sexuality. Interesting. Okay, so you might not be, okay, so I feel like you are also not very experienced sexually and have had many partners before. I feel like this person's not only going to show you the emotional side of life, but they're also going to open you up to new experiences sexually. So they're not only just going to be a friend, but they're also going to be a lover. And yeah, they're going to help push you forward in your career, and that's when you're going to meet this person who's going to kind of be, you're going to be their right-hand man or woman. They're going to show you compassion and help you better understand other people and how to connect with them, and how to give back. As much as this person might show you emotional balance, they cannot teach you everything. I feel like what's really going to do it is this new friend coming into your life who may be older than you and wiser than you. Let's check out the other deck. We have important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Okay, yeah, you're going to definitely feel like you know that this first friendship is supposed to end, and it's going to be very confusing for you, but it's going to also bring out new ideas, and signify a new beginning for you. It's hard to understand right now, but it is a whole transformation I get for you and this person. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. You might actually be starting a family at some point with this feminine energy that's coming in. You've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Yeah, so you're going to be meeting a lot of people in the work world, and I feel like that's where you're going to make most of your friends, just by putting yourself out there with your work and continuing to work hard. Life, I'm getting this message, life can be very confusing when you're trying to live it away from your destiny. It's important that you continue to live within your destiny, because when people leave your life, you start to question yourself a lot. Don't question yourself too much. This was, a power struggle and an ego problem, but that does not mean that you don't have every right to follow your passions and continue to live out your destiny. And I definitely see this being a good thing for you, so continue to live out your... Wow! I'm sorry, I just stopped mid-sentence, but we have the Justice card twice. And it says, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Yes, continue to stay in your own power. This is a positive thing. Understand that the decisions you are making are right for you and are putting you on the right path. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Okay, so you might need to start understanding, like I said before, yourself more, and this might require you to kind of be behind closed doors with yourself more times a day than usual, kind of narrowing down who you give your energy to. But at the same time, this person is going to help you with your employment, and I see a lot of success in that. Hermit, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Just like I was saying, you're definitely going to need to spend some time with yourself, even though you're letting these new people into your life. Don't forget to take some time and reflect on who you've been, where you're going, and how to calm some certain anxieties. So like I said, you're on the right path, and yeah, there are some things that you need to fix and change about yourself, but they're minor things, and it's not saying that you are doing anything majorly wrong. Like I said, you are on the right path, so trust that. But definitely take the time to calm those anxieties and be contemplative about your past, your present, and your future. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Yes. So I see you doing maybe some charity work, or maybe even just giving back to certain friends and family when you have the means to. You're going to become more patient with people, and your relationships are going to develop to a whole new level because of this transformation that you're going through. Wow, what a beautiful reading, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed. Please come back for another video, share, comment, like, subscribe, and I hope that this resonated with you. Have a nice day. Pile number two, you picked the pink, yellow, and purple colors. Let's see why this resonated with you. We're going to start out with our standard tarot deck. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and Swords, I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Sorry, we're doing a lot of cards today. And then we're doing the Six of Cups, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, pile number 2. Let's get into it. Friendships. So immediately I'm seeing that you're someone who wants to travel and who is looking forward right now at this point in your life and seeing what you can be doing with your life. You want someone who's going to take this journey with you. You might not like who's being offered to you at the time. You might not like the people who are already around you. And you're kind of confused about how you can meet the right people, the people who are going to follow you into the future. This is probably giving you some sleepless nights. You aren't seeing that you have the power to change the situation and change who is in your life. I see what it's going to take is first fixing your family connections that you already have right now, and also holding on to that vision of what you want. Do not give up, because you definitely deserve the people that you want in your life, and the family that you want, and the career that you want, and the kind of life that you want, but you have to keep that visual in your mind. This is the goal, and don't forget it. And it's also, like I said, going to start with you strengthening your family connections. So maybe your friendships aren't going as you want it to right now, but you definitely have family to rely on. Your future is possible, so keep looking forward. Then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I see you getting involved in teamwork. What you're going to be getting involved in work is going to take a lot of team effort. It might just be creating something, or it could be career oriented. But whatever it is, I see success in it, and I feel like you're going to be very proud of yourself, and that is going to be one of the building blocks to getting to where you want to be and finding the friends that you want. Just feeling very proud of yourself and having strong family connections. Then we have the Seven of Swords. I see you kind of tending to be a little selfish, or maybe this could be someone else who was selfish, and this could also involve the team effort that you're making in the project that you're working on that you have a lot of success with. This could be even building a tree house with some friends, or I don't know why I'm seeing construction work, but I see you putting something together with a group of people. Someone is selfish and kind of reaps the rewards and the benefits of the situation, and it's going to make you feel even more misunderstood and make you feel like you can't find the right people for you. But you have to, again, just look back at all the hard work that you've done and just be proud of it. Because some people are going to come in and try to take, take credit for everything you've worked on, but you can't let that stop you from realizing everything that you've done. Then we have the Six of Cups, giving. Okay. So this can represent an energy that's taking too much, or this can represent you giving. Okay, being that the Four of Cups is also here, I feel like you're going to wind up allowing someone into your life. You're going to kind of break some walls down and learn to, despite having things taken away from you, you're still going to give. You're still going to open your heart to new people. And that is ultimately the challenge that you're supposed to be learning in your life right now. This is all one big lesson, and that's why it feels so difficult. It feels like you just keep getting held back and you keep doing good things and not being rewarded for it, because you're trying to be taught something. You're being taught how to give and open your heart despite everything that's going on in your life, because there are good things going on in your life. You have to be open to seeing them. You have to be open to new people coming in. Then we have the King of Wands and the High Priestess. There is someone who's going to come into your life. This might be the person that you're opening yourself up to, who's just as creative as you, who wants to adventure with you, who is passionate about what they like and what they do, and you're going to look up to them and they're going to look up to you. I feel as if this is going to be a higher connection, and they're going to be the kind of person who sticks around with you and becomes one of your best friends. And you just might be that kind of person who likes to have a best friend. That's okay, because you value your connections and you want to make sure that the right people are around you. And I definitely see this person coming in, this new person is going to definitely reflect who you are and who you want to be. And it's going to be someone you've been waiting to kind of come around and support your dreams. And there's nothing wrong with waiting for a good friend, because I know a lot of people will say, accept who's there for you, and the only person you should really be waiting for is a future partner, a love interest. That's not true. Sometimes you need to get rid of the old and let in the new with friendships, and that is okay to value who you're letting into your life, but it's all about learning to open yourself up to these people before you miss out on them. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult journey at first. It's going to be very hard to trust that things will work out in the end. But at the end of the day, your visions are going to come true, and you're going to find a person who's going to support those visions. And every day it's going to feel more possible. You're going to gain more and more confidence. You're going to complete a project that makes you feel more empowered, because you did feel powerless in the past, but that's slowly going to change. Okay, let's see our other deck here. We have money, creativity, honesty, desires, and passion. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of wand energy with yourself. I feel like you're just a very passionate and creative person in general, and you need someone to match that energy, and that's okay. Definitely the two driving forces for you is going to be money and creativity, and how you can involve these two in the same. You're going to take on a lot of self-employment and entrepreneurship opportunities, and that's what's going to ultimately guide you to where you need to be. Then we have honesty. You have to be more honest with yourself about what you want. You have to be willing to keep the vision in your head and be transparent with yourself, to be trustful with yourself, to tell yourself the truth about what you want and who you want to be. And that is okay. And it's also okay to cut people off in the process, because we also have a lot of swords energy. We have people being selfish, and it's okay to cut these people off and be honest with them, because ultimately you're following your desires and your passions. And that is the road that you're on right now. So whatever cravings you're having for any kind of career or life or people that you want around you, it's going to happen because you continue to keep the passion and keep the drive that you started out with today. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Yeah. Trust that you are who you're supposed to be already, and that your visions are okay. The power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Okay, yeah. Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles. You're going to be involved in teamwork, and it's going to be of high quality, and you're going to get some recognition for it. Even if it is taken away at some point, you're still going to be recognized for it, and you're still going to be able to be proud of whatever it is that you've done. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. I'm seeing this card here. You're going to go through a rough patch where you don't know what is next for you, and it's not going to be obvious until you start strengthening your family connections and opening up to people. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So yeah, don't let your ego get in the way, because you've been hurt so much about people around you who have taken credit for things, who have been selfish with you. Don't grow too big of an ego because of it. You are not trapped. Things are going to start opening up to you. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. yeah, don't be afraid to believe in the things you believe in. You are not trapped. You are just in a cycle right now, and it's going to end. You have to trust that it is. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Yeah, this is why you have to strengthen your family connections. You don't want to let any past hurt get in the way of your progress as a person right now. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Yeah, so you crying over spilled milk is a perfect way to describe the situation. You're going to have something to be so proud of, but someone who you thought was a friend and a team player is going to kind of try to take that away from you, but to focus on that would be wrong because you have done so much to be proud of. So focus on the good things that will push you forward and just let this person go, cut them off. They're going to be a nuisance to someone else somewhere else, and it's not going to be your problem anymore. You just have to leave them in the past and understand that your progress is still your own. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a turning point for you. This information about this person is going to kind of wake you up, and it's going to be that moment. This whole thing is a lesson, and this is the moment where you see if you've learned from it or not. Are you going to let this trap you? Are you going to let these people hold you back? Or are you going to continue to grow as an individual and keep relying on family connections if you need to? And allow yourself to still be soft. Allow yourself to still be open to new people. Then we have a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. And we have passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a time in your life where you're very awakened. We have the awakened card right here, but it's after you learn this lesson, it's going to feel like you're on fire. You were already a passionate person, but being able to accept this lesson and learn from it and open up to new people, you're going to feel unstoppable. And you're going to be rushing into whatever it is that you're destined to do. Then we have release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on, time to let this whole lesson go, learn from it, but understand that what's happening right now is because you're going through a spiritual transformation, and you're going to learn how to let things go, let people go, so you can let new energies in that are better for you. So continue to be your passionate self. I hope you learned something from this reading, pile number 2. I hope it resonated with you. And please comment, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. Yes, because you have to get closer to your family. I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway, have a nice day, pile number 2. And we're going to move on to pile number. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile number 3 with the red, green, and yellow colors, here is your reading. So we're going to start out with a traditional oracle deck like we usually do. We have the King of Swords, the Lovers, Temperance, 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Moon, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil, the Fool, the 8 of Pentacles, sorry, it was upside down, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So, what we have here for friendships. Okay, there is someone you have had to be very assertive with. They are a very opinionated person in your life. You may have contemplated cutting them off. But all I see here is you kind of stepping into your power and being able to say no to them, or being able to take some time away from them when they get too aggressive with you or just too loud and opinionated, because that can definitely take control. Then we have the Lovers, Temperance, and the 2 of Cups. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles here. So, I got this vibe from the deck, and I could be wrong, but I feel like this friend that you're having trouble with is also someone you have feelings for. And if not, you are about to come into contact with your soulmate. So it's either this friend who is very opinionated and assertive, or that you've had to be very assertive with, is the person that you've fallen in love with, or you're going to cut this person off and immediately meet the person that you're going to fall in love with. We have the Lovers card, the Temperance. This connection is going to be balanced and unified, and it's going to be a soulmate connection. I definitely see they could possibly be a fire sign. Wow, okay. So I'm kind of hearing like you're going to see them like an angel in your life. They're going to bring a lot of light to you, and it's always going to feel like they're kind of watching over you and supporting you. Then we have the Four of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay, you're going to be kind of reserved with your money, and kind of worried about spending it. I don't... Okay, so what I don't want to happen here is you kind of being nervous to give back to this person because you have dealt with people who have betrayed your trust. So don't be afraid to spend money on this person that you love. And I know this is a friendship reading, but this person can even start out as a friend and turn into something more. And you're just afraid to allow that to happen, and you're also afraid to start spending money on them, ask them out on dates, to get involved with them, to get too close to them. Don't hold yourself back from this connection because it's very important to you. Then we have the Sun, so I feel like eventually you're going to allow yourself to give back to them and open up to them, and you're going to have a lot of fun together. Then we have the Moon. You're going to be confused about this connection, and you're gonna leave them out in the cold. Since this is in reverse, I don't feel like they're gonna leave you out in the cold. I feel like you're gonna leave them out in the cold because you're confused about the connection. There could be, since this is Swords energy, there could be some toxicity that you're trying to avoid, and that's why you have to walk away from them. That's why you're confused about the connection, because they do kind of come on strong with their opinions and who they are, and it can kind of deplete your energy. And I feel like it's going to be a tough choice, but you're going to have to step back from them for a little bit. The Fool, I see you during this time stepping out and making new friends. You're going to be also burying your head in your work and new ideas. You're very innocent to being without this person. Maybe they've been in your life for a while, because again, I'm getting that they are the King of Swords. They are somebody who has been in your life, who is kind of giving you a hard time for a while, but it also could just be because you both are holding back feelings. And it's not just because you both have strong personalities. This could be a lot about complications with feelings, but this is going to be the first time that you're without them in a while, and you're going to feel kind of innocent. You're going to step out into life with new eyes. I definitely see you kind of running into someone similar. Someone who's a little more immature and you could have a little more fun with. This could just be more of a friendly connection. But let's get more from the other deck. We're going to get some more answers. Let's see. We have Insight, Intelligence, Base Chakra, Visualization, and the Mind. Okay. I'm already understanding what's happening. So this person, the King of Swords, is going to be the person that you're leaving out in the cold and stepping away from, because they're not going to be 100% supportive of your new love interest, and it's going to be difficult for you to decide that they shouldn't be in your life anymore, and that's the person who you're going to be without for the first time in a while. I'm sorry, that was a little back and forth there, but that is what I'm getting. This friend is going to become very toxic and a burden to you because you're trying to be with this new person in your life and be in love with them, and they're telling you, you know, you can't trust them, hold back your feelings, don't spend money on them. and really they're just being a bad friend in that essence, and you're going to have to learn how to break the bond between you two, and that might take you putting your head in your work and spending a little more time with your new love interest. And then at the end of the day, you're going to either be approached by them in a softer manner, or you're going to find someone else who is a little bit like them, but also a little more lenient, a little more fun and adventurous. So let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, and also don't doubt your intelligence, because this new person is going to give you a lot of security and a lot of hope. And the King of Swords person is going to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know what you're doing. But you have more insight to the situation than they do. You see a future with this person and they can't possibly understand that. So use your mind, be a little more flexible with yourself. Trust your imagination and your visuals for the future. Be open to letting this person go and being open to a new start to your life without them. Then we have abundance, things looking very good, have patience at this time, make long-term plans. So yeah, you're making long-term I can't speak. You're making long-term plans with this new person, and you're gonna have to learn how to have patience with this King of Swords person while you're falling in love. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition, have patience, yeah. Consider carefully what you want before acting. It's going to be a long road of you considering what to do with this person. It's going to require a lot of patience, but at the end of the day, look at what you get out of it. You truly have a soulmate connection going on here. If you haven't met this person, you're just about to. Like, this is very current energy, so you're about to meet this person if you haven't already. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. So this is definitely the new person, and they're going to help you trust your intuition and your psychic abilities. And you don't have to be psychic, but you can trust your intuition a little more and understand that your gut feelings aren't always wrong. You're going to be more sensitive to your emotions and to other people's emotions. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So yeah, you've created a lot, and I feel like that's why this person is telling you don't give up your money, don't give up your security for this person. But at the end of the day, you have to fight that and understand that you have your best interest in mind, and you are protecting your money and yourself the best you can. And you know what's best for you. The Sun, that's so weird. We have it right next to each other. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So yeah, you're going to be overflowing with ideas and creativity because this new person in your life. And you're going to have a really beautiful outcome with this connection as well. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So yeah, you're going to kind of learn to just let go of this King of Swords person and be okay with it, and kind of humor yourself about it, like, wow, why was I even friends with them? You know, kind of a waste of time. But at the end of the day, you did have a strong bond before this, and this new person has just allowed you to trust yourself more and, you know, understand that you're right about certain people. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Yeah, so you're gonna have to maintain balance between you, this person, and this new person before you make your ultimate decision and completely cut them off. You're going to have to make sure that everybody understands what's going on and is at peace with it, because you don't want to have this be a huge argument and blow up in your face, because at the end of the day, this person's just toxic for you and you have to cut them off. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. They're going to try to be toxic when you do cut them off and create conflict. Just keep pushing. I feel like you're going to handle it really well with this Fool card though, and you're going to see it as a new beginning, which is exactly how you should be seeing it. A celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun at this time in your life. You're going to be spending a lot of time with this person you're in a relationship with. You guys might be going to weddings together, celebrating your relationship together, and enjoy it. Don't allow yourself to overthink it. Just enjoy it, because I also see them being a good friend. It might start out as friends together, and that's why this bond is so secure. Then we have the World, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Yeah, so they're going to encourage you to continue working on something that you've been working towards. And I see them helping you be very accomplished in it, and you receiving the world for making the right decision right here. Letting this other person go was a good decision, because it's going to give you the world. And it might even allow new friends to come in that have similar characteristics but aren't as, strongly opinionated or toxic. They're going to be good for you, and just have, because you yourself might have swords energy. You might be very assertive with others, know what you want, etc., and you need someone who matches that energy, but you just don't need them to overpower you and have it be a power struggle. So yeah, definitely see a new person coming into your life after spending some time in your new relationship and having fun. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, pile number 3. I hope it resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. And hello, pile number 4. This is your reading. You picked the green, purple, and yellow colors. So let's see why that resonated with you. And let's get started with our original tarot deck. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot, and the Page of Wands. Let's see what's going on here, pile number 4. Okay, so you might have just traveled, or you're about to travel with a good friend of yours. There's going to be a lot of rest and relaxation involved in this trip. I see a very creative and passionate, and maybe even more feminine energy. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna take a trip with this person. You guys are gonna be very relaxed and have a lot of time to sleep in, etc. But I also see that this person in your life is very passionate and adventurous, and this might lead to a little bit of conflict during this trip. So there's going to be some heartbreak involved. This friend is going to disappoint you. They can't really see too much from your perspective, even though you two are very similar. You both have adventurous sides. They almost want to dominate the friendship and have everything go their way. And this is kind of just going to lead to disappointment on both ends and some heartbreak. So you're going to have to temporarily let this person go, or permanently let this person go. But at the end of the day, you're going to make the right decision by yourself, because you're going to be overflowing with love and positivity because of how you treat the situation. You're going to know, this is going to be like a moment for you where you prove to yourself you've grown. You're going to prove to yourself that you can make better decisions by yourself. Then we have the Hierophant. You're going to feel very spiritually empowered at this time. It might even take you understanding these emotions and understanding your growth to really walk away from this person. So as much as you know that they probably aren't good for you anymore, it's going to take you to kind of enjoy the fact that you're making the right decision and have confidence in that decision before you actually make it, if that makes any sense. Then we have the Magician. So you're going to kind of feel completed and like you have a lot of insight and experiences that have led you to be well-rounded. Then you're going to be approached by someone who offers you love, support, attention, affection, and this is going to be someone who's going to be attending your wedding someday. They might be a groomsman or a bridesmaid, and at first it's going to seem like they are a little immature, but they're going to look up to you in a sense because of this immaturity, and you're going to kind of enjoy that. I wouldn't recommend taking advantage of it because this card does represent trickery. So don't be too manipulative with them, because I know it's going to be tempting because they are coming in with a lot less experience than you, but this is going to make a very good friend because they're going to give you emotional support and you're going to be able to give that back. But this is someone who's going to be around for probably the remainder of your life, so definitely appreciate them. You might actually wind up traveling with this person, and you're going to have a better experience. Page of Wands. You're going to realize that although they are immature, they definitely are well-rounded too. Yeah, they're going to have the adventurous side that you value in yourself, and they're also going to have emotional stability and be able to handle any kind of disagreement really well. That's what's going to make them a good friend and make it last. So yeah, I definitely see you being more mature and them kind of looking up to you, but they do reflect you to some degree. So let's look at the other deck we have here. This must be a very important friendship, being that this is what most of the reading is about. I feel like it's going to be a really big deal for you to let go of this one friend who you take a trip with, and it's going to be also, maybe you'll be proud of your growth, but it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to be a little confusing when someone new approaches you. We have third eye chakra. That represents intuition and trusting yourself. Then we have the crown chakra, messages from above. The throat chakra, being confident in what you say and what you do. We have self-expression. And the solar plexus chakra. So the fact that you got so many chakras, again, with the magician, shows how well-rounded you are and how much you know yourself and allow yourself to grow as a person. Very beautiful energy. You are just one of those people who are very aware of what you need to work on and how you need to work on it. So this lesson does involve learning self-expression and learning how to use your voice in a situation that makes you uncomfortable. This person is definitely going to try to make you uncomfortable and have some power over you, but you're going to learn how to not let that affect you and just walk away and say your piece. And I definitely get the vibe that you're going to get in touch with your heart more with this solar plexus chakra. You're going to get in touch with lower vibrations in your body, because as much as you are learning and absorbing through your mind, you're also going to be healing through your body because of this new person in your life. Then we have defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. You are choosing your battles wisely. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So yeah, you're going to be taking a leap of faith because you want to go through this. It's almost like people go through transformations and try to push it off and deflect it. You're more accepting of these transformations, and you actually even dream them up. You actually wish for them. Then we have a desire to move on, a search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. I mean, that says it for you right there. Then we have the magician. Again, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. You are manifesting. That is the best word to use here. As much as you accept transformation, it is also because you are manifesting something bigger. You always want more for yourself. You always want to heal yourself and expand your mind's eye. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So yeah, accept this new person coming into your life, accept other things that might be coming forth. that will provide you emotional stability. It is going to be a successful time, and you're going to feel more grounded in your life because you allowed yourself to learn from this situation. Make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So this new person coming into your life, you're definitely going to have to make time for them, and be more kind and understanding, because I feel like you had to be on your defense with past friendships, and this new friend coming in, you're not going to have to deal with them that way. You can definitely kind of downplay your emotions a little more, because they're going to be understanding of you the second you open your mouth and say you're uncomfortable with something, or you have to confront them on something. Like I said, they're more emotionally stable than your last friend. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. Yeah, so it might feel like you become friends with this person really quickly, and you guys are attending major events together really quickly. You guys just hit it off and you guys take a trip right away. It's just going to feel like you know that it's okay to let them into your life. Events that occur with great speed, take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Okay, so you're going to have to deal with this person creatively. If there are any bumps in the road, it's important for you to continue to look back on this transformation you went to, where you were very expressive of yourself, and maybe you deal with this person differently, but don't be afraid to express yourself. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Yeah, so you might even overdo it. You might assume this person is about to hurt you and then they don't, and you kind of feel guilty for jumping to those conclusions. But yeah, you're going to learn great inner strength, emotional strength specifically, and you're going to kind of tame that beast within you that you've had to have in the past. You can kind of quiet that sound down and learn to be more accepting and trustworthy of new people coming into your life. But yeah, I definitely see a best friend, a lasting connection, so that's good. I hope you enjoyed your reading pile number 4. Please comment, like, and subscribe, share with friends and family, and I hope you come back for another reading. And my next reading, I'll be doing a poll on my Instagram, so look out for that. Please have a nice day and come back.